Alright, let's try this again. After conversing in the group chat, we have gotten to no conclusion, but it's okay. We'll just do it again. It's alright. It's alright. Alright, so damn it. If I remember correctly, in class, when we talked about angle iron, it was going to be all of the iron pieces that are in an angle. So hopefully that's it, and if you fail the freaking homework assignment, that's okay. That's on me. I'm gonna start a riot. It's alright. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, so we got 28 3/8, 104, 17, 32, 36 and 1/8, and 21 and 1/4. What I like to do is to just make things easier on me is I'm going to do 36 and 1/8 and then 28 and 3/8 together because they're the same ones. No need to complicate it right off the bat. So we got 36 and 1/8 plus 28 and 3/8. That what we're going to do is we're just going to add the numerators. The denominators are going to stay the same. Then we add the whole numbers together, which is going to get us 64 and 4/8. And then next, we'll just slowly get more and more blue. Hopefully none of you are all colorblind. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 21 and 1/4 plus 64 and 4/8. So 64, that's not blue enough. We got 64 4/8 plus 21 and 1/4. Now we got to get the least common multiple, which means whatever we need to multiply this in order to get the same denominator. Now because 4 times 2 equals 8, equals 8, we're only going to change this fraction over here, and we're going to keep this one the same. Now, we're not going to multiply the whole number because it is a whole number. It's not a fraction, so it's out of sight, out of mind. Don't even worry about it. So now what we got is going to be 64 4/8 plus 21 and 2/8, which is going to equal, I don't know, let me put it in actually I don't need to. It's going to be 85 and 6/8. There we go, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get 85 and 6/8, and we're going to add it to 104 and 17/32. Now I'm sure you can already see a problem with that, meaning we got two different denominators again. Can you believe that? We got 85. That's still not blue enough. I'm sorry, guys. You got 85. Where's my mouse? Good Lord. 85 and 6/8 plus 104 and 17/32. However, because we don't have a common denominator, we're not able to add these yet. It's not going to be proportionate. So in order to get it to a least common multiple, we can multiply 8 by 4 and 6 by 4. That looks like a 9, but it's okay. 6 by 4 to get, I think it's 24/32. So we got 85. Oh, don't forget, we are leaving the whole number alone. Don't touch it. Not good. It's got the cheese touch. 17/32. So now all we got to do is we got to add 24 and 17, or the whole numbers first, however you feel like doing it. So we got 85 plus 104, which is going to equal 189. and then 24 plus 17, which is going to equal 41 and 32. So obviously you can tell that the numerator is much greater than the denominator. Main issue with that is that it can't be like that. So what we can do in order to simplify it is we're gonna just subtract 32 from 41. Oops, 41 minus 32, which equals 9, 32. And then we're going to add the whole number that was created from 41 and 32 to 189, which is going to make it 190 and 932s. However, the homework assignment is asking for it in 64ths. So in order to get 64ths, we're gonna just multiply it by 2, because 32 times 2 equals 64. 9 times 2 equals, I believe, 18, and we're leaving the whole number alone. Don't do what I did. Don't touch the whole number. No bueno. Alright, so now we got 190 and 18 64ths. And that is going to be our answer. Alright. And so we're gonna... I already put it in. Yeah. And then I'm gonna skip number 2 for now because I'm a little lost on that myself. I'm also just gonna skip number 3. Lost for that on myself. Alright, so for this one, it's asking for us to get the distance between hanger A to B. So this is B and this is A. I don't know why they wouldn't flip it around so that way it's in alphabetical order, but that's okay. We're not going to question anything. We're just going to do the math and get the fuck out of here. So we're going to start with green again and we're going to make our way to blue like usual. So because we're only doing the distance between A to B, we're only worried about these measurements right here. Nothing else. Only those 4. Later on, it's going to ask for the entire total, and I'm going to write it. But we'll save the answer from this and just add on these other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measurements. And it'll be A-okay. 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 So first, what we're going to do is I'm going to add the 64ths to the 64ths because that just makes it easier for me. I'm going to do 17 and what is that, 23 64ths? 23 64ths. Let's make it a little bit bigger. 17, 23 64ths plus 15, 11 64ths. Oops. Nope, 15 and 11 64ths. So all we gotta do, because it's the same one, we're just gonna add the whole numbers, which is going to be 32. 23 plus 11, it's gonna be 34. Yeah, 34 and 64ths. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 32 and 34 64ths and add it to 21 and 5/16. 32 34 64ths plus, what did I say, 21 and 5/16. 5/16, which is not going to equal anything because we have different denominators. So what we got to do is we got to find the least common multiple. But if you played enough Minecraft, you'll know that 16 times 4 is going to equal 64. which is a full stack, you guys. Come on now. So we're going to rewrite it. It's going to be 32, 34, 64ths plus 21. Oh, I forgot to mention, leave whole number alone. We do not need to make it proportional to anything because it's a full number. So 5 times 4 is 20, and 16 times 4 is 64. Will this little gay guy in my phone leave me alone? Now what we end up with is going to be, see, that's 53. Oh, make it a little bigger. 53, and let's see, 54, excuse me, 54 64ths. So now, we still got one number to add, and that's going to be 19 3/8. We're getting smaller and smaller the further right we go. I know my lefts from my rights, I promise. 50, make it a little more blue. We're going to go 53. No! 1 second. No! That's crazy. I just unplugged it like 2 seconds ago. Where is it? There we go. And cut out. And we're good. We're good. Okay. 53, 54, 64ths. What a mouthful. Plus, what was it? Oh, 19 3/8. Which is going to equal nothing because we can't add it again. 64. And once again, if you played enough Minecraft, you'll know 8 times 8 equals 64. Actually, let me double check that. I did not play enough Minecraft, y'all. 8 times 8 is 64. We're good. And then 3 times 8, it's that's 24. Yeah. So we're going to end up with 53, 54, 64ths. I'm sorry, guys. My 4s look like 9s. Plus 19, leave the whole number alone. 24 64ths is going to equal, I'm just going to plug in a calculator. I'm lazy. No, not this shoe. Okay, it's going to equal 78 64ths. Oh, and then we have to add the whole number, so 53 plus 19 equals 72. However, because it's an improper fraction and I ran out of space, just a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. Because we're out of space. Whole number. Once again, we got to take 78 minus 64. And that leaves us with 14. And because we got one whole number out of that, we're going to add it to 72. So our true answer is going to be 73 14 64ths. Ah, rotated. We're getting sideways, y'all. Oh, we're still sideways. So 73 14 64ths is going to be our answer, and I still need to change that. Oh wait, it's asking for 30 seconds. I lied. I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, in order to get it to be 30 seconds, we just need to divide it by 2. Divide by 2. We're leaving the whole number alone. Whole number is a whole number. I don't know how else to explain that, not gonna lie. So our true answer is going to be 73 7/32. 73 7/32. Yippee. I don't know how I got 13 inches. 73. Wait, I gotta double check. Yeah, it all makes sense. We're good. We're good. 73, 7, 3, oops, 73, oh. and what was it? 732s. So easy peasy, lemon frickin' squeezy. All right, total length. So because we already have these 4 in between added together, we don't even gotta worry about adding all of those 3 all together. So what I'm gonna do real quick. So we already added all 4 of these, and we got, what did we get? 73 and 732s. So we got 73. It's way too big. 73. Oh. Ugh. 73 and 732s. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measurements to add on to that. So I'm just going to go from left to right. I got 3/4, which if we add those together is going to be 6/4. However, that's an improper fraction, so we're going to subtract 4 from 6, gives us a whole number, and then we're going to get 2/4, which also equals 1 and 1/2. 1 and 1/2. So real quickly, we're just going to add that plus 1 and 1/2. So that immediately gets rid of these ones right here. Are they 4ths or 8ths? Those look like 4ths. So we're good. We're being chilling. Now, right off the bat, main issue. Not proper denominators. So we're going to multiply it by 16 to get a 32 denominator. We're leaving the whole numbers alone. Don't touch the whole numbers. So we're going to get 73 732s plus 1 16th 32, which will equal, I don't know, so I'm going to plug it into a calculator. So 74, I'm too lazy to do the math, is going to be 23 32. Also, I'm just not good at math, so having a calculator and me being able to understand it and teach it is a miracle on its own. So now we got 3 numbers left to add on. So we're going to put 74, 23, 32s plus, 3 and 1/4, because we like to be a small fraction. Little punk. 3 and 1/4, which equals nothing, because we gotta multiply it 4 times, I think, 6? No, that doesn't sound right. 4 times 8 is 32. So we're going to multiply both of these by 8. Leave the whole number alone. Don't touch it. No touchy. 23 32s. Oh man, the dyslexia. 3 and 8 32s is going to equal, let's see, 77 and, hold on guys. I'm figuring it out. It's going to be 31 32s. And let's make this a little bit smaller. That way we can, fit more into the page. And I won't have to cry about not having space or writing too big. Now we're gonna change the color to a little bit more of a emerald green. That's pretty. I like that. So now we're gonna take, because we already did that one, we're gonna do 77. That there's like no difference. That's crazy. 77 31 32s plus, let's see, 15 and a half. Why is it gotta be such a small number? Actually, that's technically a big number. 15 And 1/2 equals nothing because we got to multiply it by 16. 16. So we get 77, 31, 32s plus 15, 16ths, 32s, which is going to equal, I don't know, 92 and 47 32s. Now, because it's a whole number, or not improper fraction, excuse me, improper fraction, we gotta subtract 32 from 47. Oops, 47 minus 32, which is gonna leave us with 15, and that whole number will go into the 92, making it 93 and 15 32s. I'm out of space again. Yippee! So we're gonna move over here. Hopefully y'all understand the colored coordination. The darker it goes, the further along we are. Hopefully we don't end up in red. I don't feel like doing it for that long. So now we've done that. Oops. We've done that. That. There we go. Now we just gotta add 65. Oh man, that's easy. Oh man, so easy. Okay, 93, and what was it, 15 32s? 15 32 plus 65. Because there's no fraction attached to the whole number, we're just basically adding whole numbers, which is going to equal, I don't know, let me put a calculator onto this. 93, 158, and 15 32s. Boom! Easy peasy. So now we're just gonna add that. See, look, I was so off last night because I was multiplying the whole numbers with it. And I was like, oh, this doesn't feel right, but okay. So 158, 58, and how did I get 31? Did I do something wrong? 15 32s. Alright, so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna add all of the curves together. And then I'm gonna add all of, wait, what is it asking? Total length of the test bar after welding. So even after welding, when we weld into there, this is gonna be an additional length. So we're just gonna add all of these together, and then we're gonna add all of these together, and we're just gonna be one big happy family, yay! So right off the bat, I see that we got 1/8, 1/8, 1/16, 3/16, 1/16. I'm gonna add the 16ths together to make my life happier and easier. So we got 1/16, oops. No! Caps lock, what are you doing? 1/16 plus 1/16 equals 2/16. Now we got 3/16. So 2/16 plus 3/16 equals 5/16. Yippee! Woohoo! We're a third of the way done. Kind of. Not really. I don't know fractions. Can you tell? Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1/8 plus 1/8. Oops. I was about to write 18. 1/8 plus 1/8 equals 2/8. However, now we got to add 16 to 8. Can't do that. Can't do that. But, yes we can. We're going to multiply it by 2. Multiply by 2. That leaves us with, what's 2 times 2? 4. What's 2 times 2? Oh man, I'm cooked. I'm fried. 5/16, which is going to equal 9/16. Easy peasy. Lemon freaking squeezy. I gotta stop saying that. Now, we just gotta add all of these together. But I'm gonna, oh wow, look at all that. I'm just gonna that lighter? No. We're gonna take a propaganda. It's a lot better. Okay, okay. So like I said before, I like adding the common multiples, common denominators first, because it's just easier. So right now what I'm going to do is 9 and 1/64. 9, 1/64 plus 6 and 3/64. 6, 3, 6. Oh, 16. What am I doing? Which is going to equal, I don't know, 15 and 4/64. Oh, there we go. So that's out of the way. Oh, my hand is cramping. Ouchie. Oh yeah, and then we also have a whole number. So we're just going to add 18 on top of that. Plus 18. That's going to equal, I don't know, I'm not smart enough to do the math in my head, nor am I motivated enough. So we're going to put 33 4/64. So that's 3 down. We got 3 to go. 3 to go. I don't know if y'all can tell, but like I've been drinking coffee while I'm doing this. So I'm getting a little energetic, Okay, so next we got, we're gonna go more green. We're going the opposite direction. The lighter we go, the further along we are. So we got 33 4/64 plus 7 and 1/2. Why this guy measured in multiple different measurements, I don't know. He probably should not be in construction. So that is going to be 40. Oops, that's a really long 4. 40. Oh wait, I forgot. We're not allowed to add it yet. So we gotta be able to multiply it to make it 64. So 2 times, 32. 1 times 32. Which is going to land us in 33 4/64 plus 7, 32 64, which equals, what did I say it was? 40 and 36 64. So that's 1 down, 2 more to go. Let me shrink this down a bit so that way we have more room. Hopefully y'all are following along. So now we got 7 and 15/16 to add on to that. So we're gonna go a little more yellow now. Just go darker as well. So we got 40. Let's move it over a bit. 40. No. 40. 36 64. Plus, what did I say? 7. It's 15/16. Yeah. 7 plus 15. Ooh. 15/16. Main issue here, can't multiply it or add it yet. So we got to multiply it by 4 in order to get 64. So that leaves us with 40, 30, oh my gosh, 30, oh man, 36 64 plus 7, 15, what am I doing? 15 times 4 is 60. I only know that for work. That's 64. So now what we can do is we can add 47 and then 36 60, which is going to be 96 64. Oh my gosh, 64. But improper fraction, so we gotta do something about that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna subtract 64 from 96. That leaves us with 32s, and because we got a whole number out of that, we're gonna give it a 48. 32 64ths. Now that is, no, wrong button. Wrong button. We can simplify that into a half, which is going to be like 1632s or what have you. I don't know. You can do whatever you want. However, we still got one left to add, and that is going to be. We're just gonna. Oh man, I've shrunk it down so much already. Move it over here. We'll go up. Oh. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So now we got 40. Hello? Why can't I? Alright, so we got 48, 32, 64ths plus 3 and 17, 32. 17, 32, and we got to multiply it by 2 in order to get 64ths. So now we're going to rewrite it, 48, 3, 32, 64ths plus 3, 17 times 2, I think that's going to be, I don't know, 34, 64ths. God damn it! I'm out of space! Y'all, I don't think I could be a teacher. Despite how desperately I want to be. Alright. Which is going to equal... Donut operator. I haven't heard from that guy in a while. So it's going to be 51. And that's... Oh my gosh, why am I blinking so hard? 66. 66. 64ths. But then we're going to have to make it a 52 because we get a whole number, and that leaves us with 2 64ths. Woohoo! And then we can divide it in half and get 132. But I don't feel like doing that unless it calls for 32s. It calls for 32s! Fuck! So we're going to divide it in half and get 132. So 52, 52, and 132. Yeah. Next. So, I know for a fact I got this wrong last night because I was multiplying the whole numbers as well. God damn it, there's more of these. Alright. So, let me import it real quick. And we'll do a jump cut. Okay, so the distance from stud A to stud B. And it's asking for 64ths. Keep that in mind, y'all. Alright. So, we're not worried about this number or this number. We're only worried about these numbers. Let's make that brighter. That's sad. We're worried about these numbers. So we're gonna add them real quick, and we're gonna be chilling. All right. So like before, I do like to add like denominators first. It's just easier. So we're gonna do this one and this one. 8 and 13. I said 13 and wrote 16. I'm gonna cry. Plus 2, what did I say? 15 sixteenths. All right, so this is pretty easy. So we're gonna end up with a 10, but the only issue is we're gonna end up with 28 sixteenths. So we're gonna have to simplify it, which is gonna make it 11. It's 28 minus 16. I'm too tired for this. 12, 11, and 12 sixteenths. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna I don't know, we'll just add 10 real quick. So, oh, Lucas, what are you saying to me right now? Okay, 12 sixteenths plus 10. So because it's a whole number, we're only going to add the whole numbers, which is going to give us 21 and 12 sixteenths. We'll cross it off. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I gotta stop saying that. If y'all think I'm annoying, just tell me. Okay. Where were we? So we gotta add 7 and 1/4 and 12 61/64. But right now we're just gonna. Where were we? So we have 21 12 sixteenths. So we gotta add. So 21. Oh, I forgot to change the color. Sorry, folks. My friend had car problems. 21 and 12 sixteenths plus 7 and 1/4. How dare they give us a fraction that isn't the same? However, we can multiply it by 4 to get 16. 4. Whole number stays the same. Do not touch the whole number. So now we can rewrite it as 21 12 sixteenths plus 7 and 4 sixteenths, which is going to equal 28 and 16 sixteenths, but because it's a whole number, it's going to equal 29. Wow! And that's going to make things really easy for us on the next part, which is going to be 29, 29 plus 12, was that 61 64? 60, what am I doing? 61 64, which is going to equal, I don't know, calculator. 29 plus 12. I feel really dumb for needing a calculator for that, but it's okay. 41 plus, and then that's going to be 61 64. Now, if you see anything wrong with my work, let me know, and then you can just be like, Anaya, you're fired. And then I'll be like, oh no, I'm fired. But yeah, we're all done. That's the answer right there. Whoop, boop, boo. Oh wow, I did that with my mouse. That was terrible. Back to the pen. That was just as bad. I give up. So 41 and 61 64. What did I say? 41. So, we only got to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things together. And that's okay. It's just really time consuming. But it's okay. It's okay. Let's see. So, I am going to start out by adding all of the like denominators because it's just easier than having to multiply it every single damn time. So, first things first, let's take a look. I got 3 32s, 3 32s. I can definitely do that. 1/4, 3/4, can do that. 1/64, 1/64, can do that. Now this is misleading. We're looking for the whole length. This is a 1 1/4 diameter. We don't want to hear about it. The whole thing is 23.5 inches long. That's what we're looking for. That threw me for a loop yesterday because I was like, if that's 1 1/2, then how is it longer than literally everything else? And then the beveled cap is 1 1/16 and 1 1/4. And so, easy peasy. That's the only thing I needed to note, is you got to be careful when you're reading that because it will throw you through a loop. So right off the bat, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the 332 and the 332 together. So 3, let's make it a little bit smaller, 332 plus 332 equals 632s. So knock that one out, knock that one out, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So we got 1/4 and 3/4. So now we're gonna go 1/4 plus 3/4, which is gonna equal 4, 4. Oh no, it's gonna equal a whole number. That's it. That's all. We're okay. 1, 2, and then we do have another 1/4 right here. So we can just add 1/4, which is going to equal 1 and 1/4. Yippee! So we got that out of the way. Now we only got 4 more to do. Yay! So real quickly, I'm going to tackle the 64ths. So we got, let's see, 1, what is that? 3 64ths. 64ths plus 1 and 7 64ths. That's going to equal 2 and 10 64ths. Easy peasy. We're going to cross those off. Woohoo! Now we got 2, and we only need to adjust for those ones. Oh, I forgot. We got to add these together. Okay. Well, we'll put it off to the side real quick. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to add all 4 of those together eventually. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I promise. I promise. I promise. Okay. So we got 23.5 plus 3/16. So right off the bat, we already know we can't add it together. So we're going to multiply it. Did I change the color? It's okay. We're already this far along. We're going to multiply it by 8 times 8, which is going to give us 23/8/16 plus 3/16. What am I doing? So we're going to bring the whole number all the way around, and we're going to add 3 to 8, which is going to be 11/16. Boom. Easy peasy. We can cross that off. We can cross that off. So now all we got to do is add all of these together. I'm going to go least to greatest, so that way I don't have to multiply it and then divide it. So real quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 and 1/4 to 23 11/16, which is gonna equal, I don't know, because we gotta multiply it, by 4. Multiply by 4. So that's gonna give us 1/4/16 plus 23 11/16, which is gonna equal 24 and I don't know, like 15/16. Boom. We're not done yet. Let me make this smaller so we can have more space to work with. Well, I cut the 1 off, but it's okay. You can tell. You can tell. Oh shoot! What did I just do? That's good. And then we'll move this. Okay, hopefully you all still understand that the darker the color, or actually the lighter, the more blue the color, the further along we are. So now we have 24 15/16 plus, I don't know, 6 32s, but we have to multiply it by 2 to get to 32. So now we're left with 24, 15 times 2 is 30, 32s plus 6 32s, which is going to give us 24 36 32s, but because it's an improper fraction, we're going to subtract the 32 from the 36, give that to the whole number, so 25, and that's going to leave us with 4 32s. So now what we got to do is we got to add that. Oh, I'm losing my voice. We got to add that to 2 and 10/64. So 25. Oh man, it's getting a little crowded. I hope y'all are able to follow along. 25, 4 32s plus 2 and 10/64. Oops, what am I doing? 64ths. Can't multiply it quite yet, so we're going to multiply it by 2. So 25 and 8/64 plus 2 10/64, 6, 4 equals 27 and 18/64. Now just to double check, we've added everything together, so let's see. So I added 1/4 to it, and then I added that to it. Yep, so that leaves us with 27 18/64. And what is it asking it for? 30 seconds! It's okay. We'll divide it by 2, and that's going to be 9/64. So 27 and 9/32s. Excuse me, 9/32s. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. 9. And what was it? 27. 27. Okay. Next. Show your work. Okay, so as long as y'all are writing that down with me, you're going to be A-okay. And hopefully in the group chat we figure out what the answers are to, I believe it was going to be so number 3, number 2, and then I need clarification on number 1. So if we can figure out number 2 and 3 for sure, I think we'll be A-okay. All right, thanks guys. An hour and 30 minutes.